Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another Warptorio episode. Today we're gonna start redesigning the harvester floor, and I'm gonna start by placing down 298 iron smelters. And in order to do that, I will go over here and I'll pick up one of these blocks and let's get building. This was using water over here, so that might prove problematic at some point. So water is meant to come out of this one. I'll keep the water connection going. Is that the water connection? It should be on this one. Yeah, water is still going. Now, again, I said I needed to place down, well, let's round it to 300 of these. I'll turn off my robot board for now, and let's kind of see. Now, this is a very irregular shape, and I won't actually spend that much time trying to make the perfect fit. I am fairly sure I'll be able to fit maybe not all of it, but most of it, I would hope. I'll have to count with those two as actually being there. And let's see, I'll keep a bit of space over there. This aligns over here. That's actually not looking that bad. Where's the alignment? Alignment is over here. Now over in the other direction, I don't think it's gonna look that pretty, but let's see. Oh no, it's actually spot on. How many have I placed? 244. Okay. So I need about 50 more. This is actually gonna do it. This actually fits well in here, but I would be losing some space over there, which I am okay with. $326. Okay, I can remove 26. That's 20. Do I want to just remove 20 and call it a day? $306. I should have checked this beforehand, but I did copy from the correct place, so that's good. Okay, this is iron, and we still have a bit of space left, but I want to first see how many we can fit, how much steel we can fit in here, and then I'll see if I need to use that floor, and potentially even move things around the harvester floor just a bit. Now this is the blueprint, and for steel, that's still off. That's good. So for steel, I need another 736. I want to first of all check the orientation. A row of 2 there is actually ideal. So I can get my roboports in. How much space would this leave in the middle? That's just one line down the middle, which is not ideal. Not the worst, but not ideal either. How many do we have? 504. 504 is actually 250, 252, but let's put it at 250. I need 750, so that is actually just 3 of these floors. So if 3 of the floors are good enough, do I want to add another layer of roboports, or will this maybe some over here be enough? So iron ore is going to be coming through. The ratio is 5:1. I will not be using the chest for anything else. So I will have 5 chests coming in with iron, and I will have 1 chest going out with steel. Let's do it like this. Actually, no. Let's finish the full blueprint first. So going over here. Now I know that this is off by 1. Yeah, it is off by 1, so it is going to look like that. I think there should be power coverage. Now this is not gonna be able to cover the full area. So in order to cover the full area, I need 1 warp port over there. That covers all the way into the center, so it's just that one. And I need 1 warp port over here. Let's see what that destroys. That destroys this one. So 4 warp ports over there. That destroys this one. So another 4 warp ports over there. And I think that this is fully functional. I'll actually place it down first. Won't be able to place everything down just yet, but should be coming fairly close to it. Really? That's it? Those are all my materials. I am literally lacking everything. Okay. Make sure I have my bots turned off when I pass through that floor. And I do want to first of all grab anything I can from these chests. Doesn't seem to be that much I can grab. Well, I can grab those. Not much else. So I need... I'll take all of them. Second thought. I do not want to take all of these though. Though I do want to take a lot of them. Okay, what else? I want chests. This and this. Power poles. That build is going to drain a lot of power poles. This and that I won't need right now. This I won't need right now. Power poles, however, I will need a lot. Did I set the buffer in here? Yep, the buffer was in there, so that's good. And how many do I have? Some, not all. How many do I have here? This is still working, not at a very fast pace, but still working. I don't have warp ports. I forgot to pick up warp ports. I would expect most of this to be buildable, though. Like, other than the warp ports, surely I've picked everything that I need. I don't... Okay, these ones are for the other floor, I would assume. Let's do some form of power connection. Out of coverage, which is to be expected, but I think everything else looks good. So, how many warp ports do I have? Quite a few. How am I doing on power? Okay, this is fully built. This looks like it's working. As I was saying, this is going to be maybe I'll keep this to just 4 and 1, not 5 and 1. So this is going to be requesting steel at... I might do... I haven't actually played around with this setup. So I might do a layer of buffer chests over here for steel, so that when there's high throughput... Now, when there's high throughput, the bots can move from the area over here to the buffer area, and then just do another in-between layer. We'll see how that works. I might move nuclear processing out of here, to be honest. Let's get these 2 chests, and so annoying. Where is that coming from? Oh, I still didn't empty the actual chests out. That's where. So this should keep nuclear going for a while now, but well, there is a timer on it. This one will be unlimited, and I said that this one is going to be steel. So let's see. You are going to be requesting buffer chests included, iron ore, 4200. So given that I do have enough space, I will keep the center area over here clean. Sort of. Let's go with that for now. Let's add a substation over here, and let's get all the bots back to work. So you are really? I cannot go between them? Somebody's gonna be very happy with that 8 uranium. Now, these are not gonna be requesters anymore. Well, I will have 2 requesters. I'll keep this one. Working. I am not a smart man. Fortunately, this is going to be pretty easy to redo. As I think that this was all the wiring that was required on this floor. But yeah, I just crippled out my might need to increase this. We'll see. It might be just because I put a lot of trains in the system and it's gonna take a while for the fuel to catch up. Actually, let's take a look over a 1 hour time span. Production was stale for that long? Even with the peak here, we're definitely producing... What? That's a 5. That's a 5 that just happened because most of the trains probably renewed their fuel cells, but as we can see, it was a very long time when they were dormant. We're producing constantly at a between 5 and 3. I think, well, at least according to these numbers, we're producing 122 over 40 consumption. Over a 10-hour interval might be a bit different, but still we're producing double, so I think we should be good. I think it should stabilize. So you are going to be requesting this. Yes, you are going to be requesting plates. And this is going to be actual input. Must remember to pick up my strider once I finish this. So this is going to be iron ore. I will keep this layout, maybe not go, maybe keep a bit of a buffer here and add a few more concentrated around the center. But I think that this is good. I will get iron flowing into the system. Are all the bots here fully utilized? Maybe 5k is enough, or better. I'm a bit confused why nobody's delivering to these chests. Is that like a throughput, gonna be a throughput limitation? I did assume that with enough bots in the system, these chests would empty out extremely fast. I might need to prioritize both robot speed and resource richness, mining productivity. Yeah, that's at 8k, that's at 7.5. Robot speed might be required because some of the bots are traveling from very far away. Like they're going all the way over there, which again might be bottlenecking. Let's... First of all, how many do I still have? 298. Well, I could go ahead and put this one down over here like this and just check how many do I have here. 280, that's 304. So if I do that and 2 more, that's perfect. So I can remove this bit. That. And just to make sure it's all the way up to here, 304, this can go. Now I could do, I guess, 6 more lanes of iron ore coming in through here, which should take a bit of the pressure off the top floor delivering to here. I will admit I am panicking a bit right now. I expected the throughput to be way higher. Maybe I will run trains with... Yes, the problem with letting the chest drain all the way up to here is that these slots are not full. So I might actually set it back to 8,000. This means that trains will run with not empty cargo wagons, but it should increase the throughput over there, at least theoretically. And well, we'll see how that goes. But let's go ahead and build this one. Again, I can help this factory floor slightly by utilizing the 6 belts over here. I forgot to put the substations. Not a problem. I think this will properly line up. This will not properly line up. So let's do it like this. This is a mess. Why is it a mess? Because I shouldn't have had... Well, I'll just go on with this. This for now. Okay, let's go with that. There's one more power station required, or substation required over here. Okay, that's everything. Let's do shopping. What am I missing over there? Inserters, warports, chests. So everything. Warports. What types of inserters? Just the yellow ones. Not that many. Chests and smelters. That's chests and smelters. I should have plenty over here. Okay, this should be this whole floor built. Yeah, this is nowhere near enough throughput. Not even close. I'm sure I'll be able to do something about it. I'm fairly sure I can do something about it. And I just hope this is not the denial phase. The number of available bots is still holding, which is worrying. Now, one thing I can do, if I make a bit more room here, I can output through these 4 belts as well and fill up a few more chests. This is gonna waste very precious space under the warp beacon, but I guess if it needs to, it needs to. Now, we're keeping the chests top. And just out of curiosity, how does, if we go to 1 hour, okay, 10 hours, it's a huge increase. 1 hour, it's not that much of a difference. These are nowhere, not even close to filling up. These are still fully working. Iron here is... What do you mean output full? Oh, yes, this is a full chest. This is a full chest, so... Ingredients. The ones here are not working, the one which is working on its own. Okay, let's focus right now on... this one is fully done. And I said that I will need not 4, but just 3 platforms. Which is something. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And this is gonna be the entire smelting operation. As we can see, some of these are working. So you can kind of see bots. It would be nice to kind of tell bots to head back after they deliver something, like not to do the full round trip every time. As far as I know, there's no such option. I've seen very elaborate setups to manually trigger the bots to move, which kind of makes me think that I'm not missing anything and that's not actually an option. But yeah, I am quite scared that I won't be able to have enough throughput for the harvester floor and the boiler floor, which would be extremely bad. I want to see how much I'm actually missing before I go ahead and get the rest. So, worst comes to worst, this is one of the reasons why I kept things on the top floor. There will be things I can do. I can try to utilize the full potential of the warp loaders. So maybe get a few belts out of the warp loaders, maybe... Okay, that's it. Get 6 more belts out of the harvester floors. And... well, we'll see what other options there'll be, how much throughput I need. I might be able to do something around here as well. I'm mostly trying to reassure myself now, but definitely there's something that can be done to make things work. That's 1,000 more. Am I missing speed modules? I should be missing speed modules. I still need about 3,000. $500. Yes, 3,500 for mining, so I can keep that there. Grab more of those. Go to the correct floor. Like this. Am I out of electric poles? I'm out of electric poles. Kind of annoying that you cannot see that you're out of them, because the wires are there. Well, let's place everything down and see what's left. Do I have anything stored in here now? Blue chests, red chests in about the same number, warp ports, speed modules still, and well, yeah, lots of things. So let's go do one more round. Not that many of those as it would be expected. Plenty of those. Chests are good. Our ports are lagging a bit. Maybe I had a lot of them stored in a random chest. I don't know why they would still be that chest would still be full otherwise. let's see. This should be power. I'm still missing a few electric furnaces. Let's wait for my bots. Still missing. Oh, I'm missing inserters over on this other side. And power poles. I should not be missing power poles anymore. Chests. Should not be missing chests anymore. I should not be missing inserters anymore. Great. So just 500 blue chips. And 56. That's I can definitely get enough of these. Maybe get a few more warport. 8 of them. That's something. I was missing them in this other place. So 50 warports and definitely no more. Okay, no more of those. Okay, there's a few more 10600. Missing blue chips, but that's okay. Well, no, I definitely think that we can do something about the resource throughput. We won't be able to get more than 6 belts going through here, but it is 6 out of 57, so that's almost 10% of the throughput that's not going to be required to be delivered by train. I can, in my tests, I think I was able to cover 12 belts with warp loaders. So if I deliver 12 belts of iron ore all the way down to the boiler floor, that might actually even be close to the maximum throughput required. And 6 belts over here, that might somewhat be enough. I don't think it will be. I think I still need to deliver resources, but yeah. And I can definitely look at. I actually want to test something out. I know for a fact that I have belts on me. So that would be. If I do it like this, I have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and I'll see where I can take that other belt. Oh, actually, this is not good. That's too close to the edge. So I'll need an extra space over there. Let's try this. Let's see if how much, and this would only be for iron, so I don't need to do this in all corners. I'm not that worried about dismantling this as let's see. This can almost keep up. If I do 4 there, this is almost the entirety of my red science dismantled, but let's get rid of that. Let's put the bots back in the system. So 4 are not enough. I do need 5 of those. This should be enough to keep the belt always flowing. I can top that one off over there. I don't think I'll ever run into the issue of these chests filling up. I can stay with just 4 chests over there. How are my bots looking now? Maybe it's down slightly more. The total theoretical throughput for this is storage for this is 4, let's say 2000. It's 2,400 times 4, 8,000, 9,600. I want to go to the extreme and say that if this is less than 9,600, get the next train rolling. This will burn excess fuel like crazy and have trains not have full cargo on them. Let's see how that translates over at the surface. Interesting that this one never gets prioritized, but it does seem to preference these buffer areas. These ones at the top are just sitting there, and it's always kind of rolling these ones. I would have really hoped for some sort of a queue system, but I guess it's always taking the ones that are fastest to get to the train station. It is cycling the buffer quite a bit more. We can see that it's depleting and peaking higher and higher in the stack, which means that we did increase the throughput. Like that's a very good sign. Trains are going with some cargo still left in them. Not much though. Way less than I was expecting, to be honest. So this is actually doing its job. The bots are still primarily delivering to the chests over here, and for some reason they're not prioritizing these chests, which I really do not understand why. I am not using this space, so I'm just gonna try to see Well, I guess it's round robbing all the blue chests, and it would be really nice to be able to set priorities on chests. Really nice to be able to set priorities on chests, like keep these ones top and then deliver everything else everywhere else. Because what that means, and I think it's still acceptable behavior, it will try to top off everything on this floor and only then deliver the bulk to these chests. And I do think that by doing this I am actually increasing the throughput. Might do something over here as well. I'll definitely use the mining platforms, like they're free to use. There's nothing lost from doing that, which will give me a bit of extra buffer. Use everything I can with the warp loaders, and I'll see how that goes. But for now, let's try to see. Yeah, we're up to 40 again. I want to see how much I can get built out of what's left here. So that's fully done. Down to 13. I do not have 13, obviously. I'm missing just 10 more. This is fully built. This is fully built. Modules included. So I'm only missing modules here, 852. I do want to see if I have enough. 10 more ports, that's great. And speed modules, 500, so not enough, but extremely close to enough. So that we can say that this chapter is now closed. Resource delivery is something that we'll need to look into. Where is the last one that needs to be built? Here. Cool, so just a few speed modules, and that's gonna be it for the 9,300 modules required for burning. And we're slowly yeah, it did put a bit of a bottleneck on building these ones, but it's good. And well, that being said, I think it's a good time to put an end in this episode. We've almost entirely done smelting. Next episode, I'm thinking that I will start reorganizing the factory floor, and I'll move the chip production from the factory floor last. And yeah, slowly start building the actual ingredients required for the 10,000 cents per minute production. And also look at increasing throughput of iron ore, which seems to be quite problematic. That being said, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you here next time.